sing song number 88. Song 88. I sing the mighty. I sing the mighty power of God. I sing the mighty God.
I sing the mighty power of God that made the mountains rise, that spread the flowing seas abroad, and built the lofty skies. I sing the wisdom that ordained the sun to rule the day. The moon shines full at God's command, and all the stars obey. I sing the goodness of the Lord, who filled the earth with food. He formed the creatures through the word, and then pronounced them good. Lord, how thy wonders are displayed wherever I turn my eye. If I survey the grounds I tread, or gaze upon the sky, there's not a plant or flower below, but makes thy glories known. And clouds arise and tempests blow by order from thy throne, while earth borrows life from thee, is ever in thy care, and everywhere that we can be, thou God is present there.
Good morning. It is a wonderful morning that the Lord has given us today. And the morning manna that I want to share with you is an experience that I had with a friend. My friend, I'll not call his name because some of you know him. My friend worked in the hotel industry for almost 20 years. For almost 20 years, and that was when the hotel industry was doing very well. And that was the place to work. In the early in the late mid-90s, early 90s, that was the place to be. So then he was doing very well. He was in charge of the stores, and he also did some accounting. So he was given a very senior position in that hotel, and he was investing and doing a lot of good stuff, both at home and here in Mombasa. And then suddenly he lost his job. And I remember him coming to me. He was very sad because he didn't have any savings. And a lot of them, about 20 or 30 people were told, because the hotel was closing shop and going back. They were selling the hotel to some other people, and they didn't want all the staff to be there. And so he came to me very sad indeed. And he said, Aminga, we've just lost our job, and I don't have anywhere to go. And I remember telling him, congratulations. Congratulations, Omin. How can you congratulate me and I've just lost my job? I said, congratulations. You will get to see how it works. So the topic of my devotion today is how God speaks to us to change. How God speaks to us to change. To my friend, I told him, congratulations. And then he had challenges. But it's now almost 10 years since that one happened. In one way or another, God will open a way for you. And somehow he didn't have a job because the hotel didn't get a job in the hotel. But the wife was a primary teacher, was doing very well in teaching. So they hired some place which was very, very badly off. I went to see where they had hired to create some classrooms and start a school there. After 2-3 years, they continued because the wife was a very good teacher and she managed to assemble some other good teachers. And the school was doing very well. They were receiving very good testimonies from parents and the pupils. Miraculously, the plot became available, and they bought they committed and got a loan and bought the plot. And suddenly it just kept on opening until they reached standard 8. Their first exam, they did very well, and that brought more students. Today he has 2 schools. And little did he know that that job that he lost was a way that God was teaching, was speaking to him. So God speaks to us in very many ways. When somebody comes to you and says that I've just missed my meals and I'm very hungry, I say, congratulations. Congratulations. When these things happen to us, it's a way that God speaks. And you can see when you reflect with time in very many testimonies and how things, it is difficult to change. That job which you value so much and hold on to so dearly, that if you lose hope, God can make you lose that job and speak to you to open other more windows. And that is how he speaks to us. So incidences that happen to us, wherever they are, they call for change. And change is not easy. So when it's forced to be spoken to in such a way that is not pleasing immediately, please recognize the voice of God and change. I want us to read the second book of Corinthians. Corinthians chapter 2, 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 17. The 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 17. I'm so happy today when I visit my friend and they were able even to buy a house and a very nice good compound, and they have gotten more teachers and more schools, and they are built at home. I said, wonderful. That is how change takes place. In our Christian life, it's also very difficult to leave the old habits. If you're used to certain things, if you're used to certain way of thinking, if you're used to certain behaviors, for you to change is not easy. And so the second book of Corinthians, it tells us, therefore, if anyone is in Christ, the new creation has come. The old has gone, and the new one is here. So in whatever circumstances